I'm thankful to God to have a producer now. And it's such a big deal for me, especially a producer like Ronny King. He is awesome.
Ryan was really interesting when I first met him. It was a perfect match when we got together for the first day and actually started working on music. We really created a great synergy really together. We worked probably, I think, for like 10 hours the first time. It's like none of us wanted to stop because he was continually coming up with these great heartfelt ideas, you know, not strategic or, hey, we're going to go after the radio for this and that. It was really like, I feel like this, you know, and it was just like, it was a really a great experience and really reminiscent of the bigger artists that I've worked with in the past that have that same quality of direction.
We have a lot in common. He's very diverse, and he is in punk rock. I came from punk rock. I didn't come from hip hop. He's worked with Tupac. He worked with Pennywise. I mean, I grew up on Pennywise and Tupac and all, and Sublime. All these people he's worked with. It's a beautiful thing, man. It's just crazy how things come together sometimes. God, the Lord works in mysterious ways.
Ryan comes strictly from the heart. He's obviously been raised that way, and he's a natural at coming at and looking at things from a heart level, you know, very emotional level. So that's what really drew me to him in the first place, because I come from that place, you know, as well. Ryan had this song about, I don't know, the song sounded like a Captain American song or something. But the beat was very sexy, sensual. It didn't quite fit for me. So I said, hey, man, you might want to take a different approach at it.
Ronny King suggested I write a love song.
And I came over to his house and we worked on the music.
Yeah, Ronny King really breathed life into that instrumental. And it was just awesome. I had already had a song written to it, ready to go, but when I heard him recreate it, I knew I had to write it all over again.
And while about 6 hours in, he comes in like a lightning bolt, runs in and says, I've got the lyrics for it. And that's a really artistic mind, to be able to do that.
And it brought me back to the roots of what it was, and I wrote this to it. And at first it was difficult because I was thinking about all the past experiences I've had with women and painful things, and yeah. And but then I kind of like captured a different angle, and I wrote it to my wife-to-be, whoever that is.
No, I think he's now named it Breath of Life. And I think that's really apropos for where he is and what he does. And
it's like I started writing it the night before I'm at 17th Street Studios, and I'm just writing it right while I'm inside of the booth. But it's really, it was very inspiring. It was just, it was a breath of life in itself.